Hi everybody. This is going to be a video, a response video to Tiffany. She did a video on first year necessities when you first have a baby, and I know sometimes it can be hard to decide on what you need and what you don't need, because I'm a new mother myself. My baby is not 1 year yet, she's 9 months, but I can pretty much give you the do's and the don'ts. And on my list for the nose, I'm gonna start off with the nose. Um, Lots of people go shopping and they want to get a whole bunch of bottles. For instance, when I first started doing all my baby shopping, I wanted to go get this many bottles, that many bottles, and I had talked to my friend, and she's like, no. She had just had a baby the previous year, and she's like, you don't want to get a lot of bottles because that means you're going to be running through bottles and bottles and bottles, and that's just more for you have to clean. The less bottles you have, the less bottles you have to clean. You might have to clean them more because you have less bottles, but that's less bottles you have to worry about. So I will say, really, we only used 2 bottles. We used a 1 6 ounce bottle, sorry, and then we used 1 8 ounce bottle, and we continue to wash them because of course you have to wash them after every use anyway. So I just think a lot of bottles, you don't need a lot of bottles. We only use a good 2, especially when your baby starts to figure out which one is their favorite. You would hate to have wasted your money on so many bottles, and the baby don't even like the bottles anyway. Another thing would be a changing table. Some changing tables come connected to the crib already, and some come by itself. You just wheel it around. I really wanted a crib with a changing table on it. I don't know why. I just liked them. That was my preference. I'm like, I want the changing table with the crib. If the crib don't have the changing table, I don't want it. Well, for my baby shower, her grandmother ended up buying her a crib that didn't have the changing table. I wasn't mad because it was a nice crib, but I later figured out that I didn't even need the changing table, because usually wherever you are at the time when you find out your baby needs to be changed is usually where you're going to change them, whether you're on the bed, whether you're on the go in the car, whether you on the couch or y'all on the floor, you get a towel and you just change your baby there. So to me, I think a changing table is like a waste of money. Unless it come with the crib. If it come with the crib, then some people use it to stack stuff on. They would never use it as a change table. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a bottle warmer. Again, I'm a new mom, so before I had my baby, I was on websites looking at all kind of stuff, and I found out that you don't need to warm bottles anymore. They said actually babies can drink cold bottles. Uh, we didn't buy bottle warmer. We didn't even put that on our gift registry at all. What we did was, if we had a cold bottle, because usually we make the bottle whenever she needed one, but if she didn't finish it and we had to put it in the refrigerator and she wanted it like soon after, we just run it under some hot water, shake it, kept on running it under some hot water until it just got warm, and it was fine. So a bottle warmer to me would be like a waste of money. Another thing is a white warmer. I didn't even know there was such thing, and I'm guessing it's just the wipe to warm the wipes before you clean the baby's bottom. I just really think that's just unnecessary. Usually the wipes aren't cold, I guess. I don't know. I just know that we didn't need a wipe warmer. Another thing is a swing. Now, some people want a swing, some people don't. I didn't ask for a swing, I don't think, but my grandmother ended up buying my baby a swing for Christmas, and it's a really small swing. It's not one of those big swings that I'm normally used to seeing, because when I remember my sister as a baby, she had a taller swing, but this swing set down low, like lower to the floor. But anyway, if you have some kind of vibrating chair or something to hold your baby while you're doing other things, you really don't need a swing. Cause she don't even use her swing anymore. I'm guessing because she's 9 months and she's too big for it. She mostly did sleeping in her swing, and I just think a swing, if you have another chair or something for your baby to sit in, then you really don't need a swing. Another thing is the matching stroller and matching car seat. I say this because it's cute when it match, and some people do actually take the car seat out and sit it on the stroller. But for a long time I didn't leave the house because I had my baby. It was almost winter. I had her in December, so it was almost winter, and we just didn't take her out much where we had to use the car seat with the stroller. And another reason why it's really not a necessity is because if your baby grows really fast and your baby is very long, you're going to need to get a toddler car seat for your car anyway. And I don't think you're going to be able to find one to match your stroller. Not that it even matters, because once you get the toddler car seat, you're not going to take it out the car. It's going to be in a car. It's not even going to be in a car seat. And my last thing is a pacifier. Most babies get the pacifier from the hospital. They send the baby in the room with the pacifier in the mouth, and y'all might hear my baby yelling in the background if y'all hear anything. But I don't really think all babies need pacifiers. I had a friend who had a baby, and she only used her pacifier for the first 2 months of life, and after that, tossed it. She didn't want it anymore, and I didn't want my baby to have a pacifier either. And I just forgot to tell the hospital, don't give her the pacifier, but she's really not dependent on it anyway. So that's the end of the no's. And the number one for yes is something to help them learn how to walk, whether it's a walker or the little push toys like Tiffany was talking about. Just something to help them strengthen their legs, learn how to stand, and learn how to walk. I mean, she don't have the push toy. She do have 2 walkers, and the reason why she has 2 is because her grandparents bought one for when she goes over there, and then my friend, her daughter just grew out of her walker and she gave us it, but we would have never purchased one because she already had one over her grandparents' house. Another yes will be, like I said before, some type of chair, whether it vibrates or same thing Tiffany was saying, because you cook, you do laundry, you clean, you hold conversations on the phone, and sometimes you don't need to be walking around with your baby in your hand while you're cooking. That's not safe anyway. You want to be able to sit your baby down, something comfortable, something safe, and just some type of chair would do. Another thing would be a thermometer, because, well, my baby, she didn't get sick. My baby did not get sick at all, really. She ran a fever. She ran a fever while she's running fevers while she's teething, but she really didn't get sick at all. And it's good just to see where your baby is before you run them to the hospital, because I don't know what the number is. I think it's 103 or 104, and then that means take your baby to the hospital, but I'm not sure on that. But yes, that is something that you really do need for when your baby gets sick. My favorite thing is the diaper genie. When me and my boyfriend went to Babies R Us and did the baby registry for our baby shower, we seen the diaper genie. We didn't even know what it was at first. We seen it, we read it, we was like, okay, we just gonna randomly put it on there. One of my friends who I used to work with, she didn't even look on the registry for my gift. She just went to Babies R Us and was like, look, I'm gonna get her this diaper genie because she's gonna need it. And I love the diaper genie because you don't want stinky, poopy diapers in the trash, stinking whatever room it's in. I hate trash, period. So poopy diapers would just make it worse. And I mean, the diaper genie is wonderful. You stick the diaper in there, it falls at the bottom, and you don't even smell it. You close the lid, you don't smell it at all well until you get ready to dump them. Because Lord, when you get ready to dump those diapers, it seems like a whole freaking the toilets like that be in the airplane, everything, it just, the smell just builds up. But that's normal. So that's my favorite thing though. Another thing is something to lay on the floor for them to lay on for tummy time. Whether it's a play mat, a pretty cover. My baby have this. I call it a body pad. It looks like a pillow pad, but it's for her whole body. And we have that, and we lay that on the floor, and we lay her on it, and she has tummy time, and she rolls all over it, and it's just great because all babies need tummy time to strengthen their neck and get them ready to move around the house and tear everything up. So yeah, that's great. And then the last but not least is the chew toys for them to chew on while teething. It's so great. They love the cold on their gums when they're teething. I know my baby do. She has about 3 of them that we keep in the freezer because she's 9 months right now. She already has the 2 bottom teeth, and her 2 top are coming in, and it's really just giving her hell. But yeah, that's all for the necessities for the first year. Like I said, my baby is 9 months, so I think I have everything for the first year. If you like this video, thumbs up, and if you want more videos on anything, if it's from about me, my baby, anything, have any questions, just leave it down below and I will make another video. Thank you. Bye.